Welcome everybody, we'll complete our questions about integration about this function x plus 6 over root x dx. We want to find integrate about this function. We know x over root x plus 6 over root x equal x plus 6 over root x. We can distribute the numerator by denominator, so we can write x over root x dx plus integration about 6 over root x dx. We can find the result by simplest. We know it was x power 1 at in denominator x power half, so we must write x over x power half dx plus integration about 6 over x power half dx. And we can find simplest about this fraction. It was 1, and we must find the result by dividing numerator and numerator. We can find the result by subtract the power here, 1 subtract half, so the result will be x power half. 1 minus half equal half dx plus integration about, we can find the integration here but write x power negative half because it was the inverse about x power half. We can write here from numerator to numerator by convert the sign from positive to be negative, and 6 was constant about this function. Then the next step we can write here, we can add 1 to this power and divide it by new power. We can add 1 to half, the result will be 3 over 2, and we can divide it by 3 over 2, it will be 2 over 3 plus 6 multiplied by x. We can add 1 to this power, 1 plus half, negative half equal half, and we can divide it by half, the result will be 2. 1 divided by half equal 2, so 6 multiplied by 2 multiplied by x power half, the result will be 12 root of x because x power half equal root of x. And we can write here 2 over 3 x power 3 over 2. We can convert this term x power 3 over 2, we can write x here and we can 2 outside here and we can write 3 and plus 12 root x plus constant, right, as a result about this example. It's okay. Question number 2, we want to find integration about x plus 1 multiplied by 3x subtract 2 dx. First we must simplify this expression, multiply by another expression by multiplication. X multiply 3x equal 3x power 2, x multiply negative 2 equal negative 2x. Okay, we can distribute x multiply 3x equal 3x power 2, x multiply negative 2 equal negative 2x, and 1 multiply 3x equal 3x, 1 multiply negative 2 equal negative 2 dx. We can integration about this expression by add 1 to this power and divide it by the new power, so the result will be x power 3 divided by 3, 3x power 3 divided by 3, subtract 2 x power 2 divided by 2 plus 3x power 2 divided by 2, subtract 2x plus constant. Okay, it's the result. We can simplify it. X 3 divided by 3 equal 1, 1 multiplied by x power 3, subtract 2 divided by 2 equal 1, x power 2 plus 3 over 2 x power 2, subtract 2x plus constant. Look at another example. You want to find integration about 5 cosine x plus 3 sine x dx. First we know this is inverse about sine. Integration about cosine will be sine because the derivative about sine will be cosine. So this sine is the inverse about derivative about this function. We know sine will be cosine, derivative about sine will be cosine. So cosine, integration about cosine will be sine. So the result will be 5 sine x. And we know cosine, derivative of cosine will be negative sine. So the integration about sine will be negative cosine. You can write negative outside, 3 cosine x plus constant. It's okay. Another example. We want to find integration about this example. 3x power 2 multiplied by x power 3 plus 5 all power 2 dx. In this example, we can't distribute this term about this expression, so we must let u equal x power 3 plus 5, and then we can find derivative about u for x, du over dx equal 3x power 2 dx. We can find du equal 3x power 2 dx, and we can write here dx equal du over 3x power 2. And this example, we can let 3x power 2 multiply by u power 2, because this expression we will write here u, so this expression will be power 2 dx. We can cancel it and write du over 3x power 2, and we can sample it 3x power 2 by 3x power 2, so we will integrate about u power 2 du. The result will be what? We must add 1 to the power and divided by the u power, so the result will be y power 3 over 3 plus constant, and we can cancel this constant. U will be x power 3 plus 5, so the result will be third, and we open brackets write x power 3 plus 5 plus constant, because we can cancel this y, this letter y, u, and write x power 3 plus 5 in brackets. It's the result about integration was this function. Okay, another example. It's clear. Okay, another example. Look at this example. You want to find integrate to x power 3 over square root of 1 minus x power 4 dx. We must let the first step, let this expression equal u equal 1 subtract x power 4, and we can write du over dx equal derivative about 1 equals 0, and we can drop 4 here and write negative, and subtract 1 from 4 will be 3, and we can write du equal negative 4 x power 3 dx. Cross the product of extremes equals the product of means, so we can find dx equal du over negative 4x power 3. Okay, and in the example we can cancel this expression, will be write u power half, and can write x power 3 here multiplied by dx equal du over negative 4x power 3, and we can simplify it by cancel this term, so we can write integration here u power negative half, because it's in denominator, so we can write this term from denominator to numerator and inverse the sign about this power. Okay, but don't forget negative 4 in denominator, so we can write 1 over 4, and the negative we can write outside here dot du. It's very easy about integration about this term. We must add 1 to the power and divide it by the u power. Okay, we can complete it here. Negative 4 1 over 4 multiplied by u power half divided by half multiplied by 2. If we divide it by half, the result will be 2 multiplied by 2. Okay, again we must add 1 to the power and divide it by the power. 1 divided half equal 2 plus constant, and we can simplify it. 2 divided by 4 we can equal negative half. 2 divided by 2 equal 1, 4 divided by 2 equal 2, so the result will be negative 1 over 2 u power half plus constant, and then we can cancel this unknown. U will be 1 subtract x power 4, so the result will be negative half and we can write 1 subtract x power 4 all power half plus constant. It's okay. Another example, we want to find grade about x multiplied by square root of x plus 2 dx. This example, we can distribute this term about expression, so we must let what x plus 2 equal u equal x plus 2, so du equal 1 multiply dx, because du over dx equal 1, then du equal dx. It's okay, and we know from this expression x will be u subtract 2. So in this term we can cancel x and write u subtract 2, so the integration will be u subtract 2 in brackets. We can cancel x, and this expression was u power half. Square root of this expression was u. This expression was u power half dot u power half dx equal du. Here we can cancel dx and write du, and we can distribute this expression. U multiply u power half equal u power 3 over 2, because 1 plus half equal 3 over 2. Subtract 2 multiply u power half, the result will be u power half du. So it's very easy to find integration about two terms. First we must add 1 and divide it by the u power about the term. The result will be y power 1 plus 3 over 2 equal 5 over 2. And if we divide it by 5 over 2, we must write 2 over 5 here. Don't forget it, okay? And write 2 u power 1 plus half equal 3 over 2, and we must divide it by 3 over 2. It will be 2 over 3. Write the inverse of the fraction plus constant, and we can simplify it. 2 over 5, we can cancel u and write x plus 2 here. We can cancel u and write x plus 2 in brackets, all power 5 over 2, subtract 2 multiply by u power 3 over 2. We can cancel u and write x plus 2 here. Don't forget this expression, okay? X plus 2 all power 3 over 2 multiply by 2 over 3, the result will be 4 over 3. We can write it in another step. We can convert from this expression from exponent power to root. We can write 2 over 5, and we can write here 5 in denominator, square root of x plus 2. We can write 2 outside here and 5 here. Okay, 5 over 2, it's square root of x plus 2 all power 5. Subtract by 2 multiply by 2 equal 4 over 3, and we can write square root of x plus 2 all power 3 plus constant. It's okay, it's the result about this example. Okay, don't forget to write u x plus 2 in the expression. Don't write only this step, so we must complete all steps. Another example, we want to find integration about sine x over cosine power 3x dx. Who solve it? Who can solve it? We know sine over cosine equal 10 10x, but if we do it, we can find the result, because numerator and denominator haven't any integration about example. Can you solve it? We know sine it will be cosine, and cosine it will be negative sine, so we can solve it example by writing the inverse of this function in the numerator here. Okay, but it's very easy to put this function equal u. Let u equal cosine x. Let u equal cosine x. So du equal du over dx equal negative sine x. We can find the derivative about left hand side and right hand side. So we can write the x dx equal du. We can repeat it two term here. Dx equal du over negative sine x. It's okay. The product of extremes equals the product of the means. So dx equal du over negative sine x. You can use this property to solve this expression, sine x over cosine power 3x. and we know dx equal du over negative sine x. Why do it? Because we want to find the simplest form about this fraction. Sine x divided sine x equal 1, so we can write sine x over cosine power 3x equal u power 3, because u equal cosine x, we let it. You can simplify by simplest sine x by sine x equal negative 1. We have negative here, we got negative 1 outside here, u power negative 3 du. It's okay, it's okay, because u in denominator, we can write u power 3 from denominator to numerator and inverse the power here. Then we must find the result. We must add 1 to the power, the result will be negative 2, and divided by negative 2 this power plus constant. Negative divided negative equal positive, the result will be half u power negative 2 plus constant. The result will be 1 over 2 multiply u power 2 plus constant. So the result will be 1 over 2 u power 2, u was cosine x, so we can write cosine power 2x plus constant. It's okay, it's a very easy step to find the result. So cosine power x, cosine x or power 2 or cosine power 2 of x. Okay, we can solve this example by another method. Okay, look at another method, or we can solve this example by another method. Look at this method with me. We know this example, we can write sine x dot cosine power negative 3x dx. Okay, we can write this expression by this form. We know cosine x, if you want to find the integration about cosine x, the result will be negative sine x. So the integration about cosine will be negative sine, so we must write negative here and negative outside. We know negative sine x is the integration about cosine x, so we must cancel this term and add 1 to the power and divide it by the new power. So the result will be negative cosine power negative 2 of x over what? Over this power negative 2 plus constant. Negative divided negative equal positive, the result will be half cosine power 2 negative 2 of x equals constant, and we can simplify it 1 over 2 cosine power 2 of x plus constant. Okay, such as that this number we have one over 2 cosine power x. It's true. We can solve about this method, about this example, or this method, as you like. Okay, you must know all the steps about this question. Okay, goodbye.